In this video, we head to the Asakusa district of Tokyo and travel back in time as we visit the Senso-Ji temple before returning to the modern day to take in a building designed by one of Japan's most famous architects. But first things first, let's dress to impress.
ARISA in Tokyo. Asakusa. It's a boss.
Whilst Asakusa might not be as well known as modern areas like Shinjuku, Shibuya or Ginza, it's a must-visit location if you want to see what life used to look like in Tokyo's past. Asakusa is home to the Senso-Ji temple, which is Tokyo's oldest temple site. Many of the buildings here were destroyed during US bombing raids during World War II, but have since been restored to their former glory, and they now attract over 30 million visitors a year. Wow, so close to the ice.
It's pretty hot, to be honest.
You're a bit warm.
It's a bit, you know, like.
How many layers? Have you got more layers?
I actually wear like 4 layers. That's what I feel.
Really?
Yeah, especially
you said to me to not wear too many layers.
Huh?
You told me not to wear too many layers.
But kimono for ladies is always wearing a lot of layers. Nothing you can choose.
Okay.
So you want pretty and you got to sweat. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Fortune. Making my okay. Yeah.
Number
36? Yeah, 36. The lowest fortune. The lowest fortune, the absolute lowest fortune. You may get the deficit at first, but you get the profit at last, just like the moon decayed at first. But right by night it grows bigger and becomes a full moon at last. Waiting for time passes by, nights and days, days and nights. At last moonlight shines into your house. Your family will be filled with delight and happiness. Your request will be granted later. The patient will get well, but it takes a long time. The lost article will not be found. The person you wait for will come but late. Building a new house or removal should be postponed. Your trip, I'm still going.
Okay.
Your trip, get harm on the way. Marriage and employment are both bad.
79. Oh, not bad. Middle.
Middle fortune.
Regular fortune.
Regular. Okay.
Regular.
Right.
The moon is morning twilight, still keeps on shining. It means an old man holds young energy, too strong and bright in his age. Talk with tongue entangled by you getting drunk, but gives no unpleasant impression to others. There may be a little bit trouble in your family, but when you believe in God and ask for happiness, you can get calmed down like to be in mid-springtime day. Last one, you respect will be granted, but don't hope to excessively. The patient will get well, but takes a little time. The lost article appear later. The person you wait for will come late. Building a new house and removal are both well. It is good to start a trip. Marriage of any kind and new employment are both well.
Okay, so your marriage is good, but my marriage is bad. How's that work?
No, he said there a little trouble in your family. They mentioned
Yeah, this is a little trouble.
trouble
A
right
little
here.
trouble. Yeah.
残月未逮光，尊贤非与商。腹中有人饿，祈福保清扬。当然，鸡。Yeah, like a small. How to say lucky?
Lucky charms?
It's like a
Lucky
keychain.
charms?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
lucky charm.
What would I do with that? Would I like put it in my wallet or something? Keep it in my wallet or keep it in my wallet?
然后呢，换另外一只手手，手手右边，手手右边，手手右边。OK， 好，放哪里？ On my head.
Okay, this is good for me, yeah?
Yeah, good for you.
Smoking is good.
电好。
The two-story Treasure House Gate, or Hazomon, is one of two large entrances into Senso-Ji. The Treasure House Gate was first built in 942 but burned down in 1631. Rebuilt in 1636, it stood for more than 300 years before it was once again destroyed during the Tokyo air raids of 1945. The current structure was added in 1964. Okay, so I originally did a piece to camera here to explain the history of Senso-Ji, but it did contain a few facts that were less than accurate, so let me try again here. According to folklore, two fishermen brothers found a statue of Bodhisattva, an important Buddhist figure, in the Samida River, close to where Senso-Ji is now located, in 628. The chief of their village, Hajino Nakamoto, recognized the sanctity of the statue and enshrined it by remodeling his own home into a small temple in Asakusa so that the villagers could worship the statue. Senso-Ji was then founded in 645, which makes it Tokyo's oldest established temple site. Nakamisadori is a street at the site that's lined with small shops selling all kinds of souvenirs, as well as a few selling toys to little ones. As one of the world's most visited religious sites, the surrounding area also has many traditional shops and eating places that feature traditional dishes. Temple, but in front is the other large lantern, so we're going to walk over to that now. What did you get from here? You got a Paw Patrol, Rocky. This is the Kumiaron Gate. It's the front entrance to the Senso-Ji temple.
Very good.
日本の着物、
Yeah.
すごく素敵ですよ。
Yes.
Across the road from Kaminari-mon Thunder Gate is the Asakusa Culture Tourist Information Center designed by Kengo Kuma. Born in 1954, Kengo Kuma is a Japanese architect whose philosophy revolves around the idea of seamlessly integrating buildings with their surroundings, emphasizing materials that reflect the local context and culture. Rather than creating buildings that stand out, his studio Kengo Kuma and Associates advocates for designs that harmonize with their environment. For the design of the center, Kuma took inspiration from the Edo period, where buildings were seemingly stacked on top of each other. The slanted roofs of the building allow for versatility of use. A tourist information area is situated on the first two stories of the building, whilst higher floors contain exhibition and conference facilities. The building structure was constructed using steel with an exterior facade using mainly Japanese cedar, which is processed to ensure it's completely fireproof. Just across the road from Senso-Ji Temple is a few buildings. This is the Asahi headquarters, so Asahi Beer, that's their headquarters there. The yellow golden structure on the top is supposed to look like the foam or beer, but it's known to the locals here as, well, let's say the poop. We've also got the famous Skytree, Tokyo Skytree, behind us here, which is on the other side of the Sumida River, away from Asakusa, is the One at Tokyo Hotel, designed by Kengo Kuma and Associates. The reason that this building is concrete is because the area here is a very urban area, and it was seen that concrete would fit into the local community, and the wooden facade matches with the factories in the local area. So they decided to kind of blend that urban style of concrete in with the sustainable wood facade on the front. And this building is train's coming.
Helicopter.
Go the little. You've got this one.